Hey everyone, Jessie here, and today we're out here at Silver Falls State Park, which is located just a little bit east of Salem, Oregon. Thought I'd come out here and do an afternoon hike. It's a little bit cold out here today, but it's a really beautiful day. The skies are all nice and clear, and great views of the Cascades and Mount Hood on the way over here. The drive is always so awesome coming over this way because of all the gorgeous farmland and what have you. But yeah, I thought it'd be nice to get out of my place for a little while and spend some time in nature. When things get a little bit, you have to admit, things have gotten a little overwhelming for most everybody in the world today. So yeah, I thought it'd be good to get out of my place today and get out into some nature. It's always a good reset. So even if you just have a park close by to your house or something like that, you're feeling a little down, you're feeling a little stressed, getting out in nature is always a good thing. It's good in many ways, mentally, and the physical aspects of it. Gets your heart going and your blood going. So that's why I'm here. Always love to do that. If you're looking for a really quick hike out here at Silver Falls, I like doing this one. It's called South Falls and Maple Ridge Trail. It's not too long. I think it's like 2.5 miles long. So you can go clockwise or counterclockwise. Sometimes I'll go clockwise, sometimes I go counterclockwise, just whatever I feel like. Because you think about it, you get different views, so it's not always good to go the same way every time. Even if you hike a trail quite frequently, change it up a little bit, but I'm doing counterclockwise today. So usually when you hike this trail, you'll see the South Falls at the beginning of the hike, and then the rest of it's pretty much a lot of forest and what have you. But this time when you go this way, you see mostly forest in the beginning, and then at the end you get to see South Falls, which is a nice little reward, nice little thing to get for your endeavors. So yeah, I can't wait to see the falls. So I'm gonna turn the camera around now and let you guys enjoy the hike with me, and let you see some nature. Sometimes if you can't get out of your house, or if you don't have a park close by, that's one of the big reasons I like coming out here and filming this stuff. So other people that might not have the opportunity to get out in nature, maybe they can at least watch some videos, which is nice also. It's a nice change of things you might not ordinarily see on the television. So there's a lot of, on YouTube, there's a lot of good channels out there that you can follow along, get a good point of view as far as nature goes. So yeah, check those channels out too. I like to spread the love. So I'm gonna let you guys enjoy the hike with me. We'll see you at the South Falls, maybe a few other falls too along the way. Okay, y'all, you can see by that video we just what looked like a bunch of wet spots on the trail with solid ice. I'm telling you what, it's one of the things you have to kind of watch out when you're hiking in the winter time up here at Silver Falls, because it's a little bit higher in elevation and the temperatures tend to be below freezing. So any water that's running off these hills here, it's going to freeze on the trail for sure. So I don't know, I think about the only advice I can give you is just take your time when you're crossing up over those icy spots like that. One of the things I find kind of helpful is to try to hug the side of the trail, and it tends to not be frozen as much. So just try to get to the side of the trail as much as you can. But you definitely want to be careful, because it looks almost just like water's running down the trail, and that's not water, that's straight up ice. So, but we made it without a fall. So hopefully we'll get on down the rest of this hill and continue our way to the South Falls. See you in a bit, folks. Be safe. All right, y'all. We just about made it to the end of this little hike today. A little bit treacherous there under the South Falls there, South Lower Falls. It was all solid ice on the trail, so you definitely had to really take your time going across that thing, because man, it was one little mix-up, and you might be having to take a helicopter ride out of this place, and that'd be so embarrassing. Not to mention the pain, man. And then God forbid you end up having to, you know, be in a hospital or something. But yeah, so if you're hiking this time of year, just make sure you're aware that's probably going to be a little bit of ice on the trails here and there. And a lot of times you don't even see it. You're just walking along, and next thing you know, your feet are going one way and your body the other. So definitely want to be careful there. Looks like the sun will be setting soon. This is so typical for me, out here hiking, nobody else. One thing that always concerns me, I don't think it's a problem here, but I do think there are a few mountain lions in this area, but I think they're pretty, I say that now, watch one show up, but I think they are pretty solitary animals. But who knows, you never know, right? They are, after all, they are a wild animal. I guess they do whatever they want. But yeah, and this, when it start to get a little dusk like this, you definitely need to think about being on your way back out when you're hiking. So also a good idea to carry some bear spray with you, or pepper spray, or what have you as well, which I didn't bring today, like a dummy. Yeah, so I happened to run into a wild animal. This GoPro might have to turn to a weapon, but I don't think that's what happened. Ah, look, it's a little bird. Little bird's hiking with me. It's following me up the trail. What's up, little bird? I think it looks like a quail. I don't know. I don't know if they have quails in Oregon or not. I'm sure they do. I guess they would. Look like a quail. Seem to be wanting to stay low to the ground. I think that's what quails do. Okay, yeah, we're getting close now. I can see the falls from here, so we don't have much further to go. That's gorgeous. It's been a while since I've hiked Maple Ridge Trail coming from this direction, and so yeah, I like seeing the falls at the end of my hike. It's a nice little surprise to finish up your little journey. But if you're looking for a really quick hike here near Salem, I highly suggest doing this Maple Ridge trail hike. I think they call it South Falls and Maple Ridge Loop, but a lot of people do the Trail of 10 Falls, which I've done a few times, and that's a really great hike as well. But you're going to need a little bit of time to do that hike. So, but it's a definitely gorgeous hike. There's a lot of waterfalls. On this particular hike, there are just two. You got Lower South Falls and South Falls coming up, which we'll see here in a minute. Both gorgeous waterfalls. This South Falls is really gorgeous. One good thing about hiking in the winter time as well is there's a lot more water flowing over the falls as well. In the summertime, everything starts to drop a little bit, so there's not going to be nearly as much water flowing. So that's one good thing about hiking this time of year. All right, I'm gonna let you guys enjoy the view with me. See what I'm seeing, as I always say. So here we go. I'm gonna turn this camera around, let you guys enjoy the view. Here we go. Alright y'all, this about wraps up our hike today at Silver Falls State Park. At just around 2.6 miles, the South Falls and Maple Ridge Loop Trail is a nice short hike for those who want to experience a couple of magnificent waterfalls and a moss-covered forest. This trail is one of 17 trails at Silver Falls that you can get out and explore. And also, just a reminder, there is a $5 parking fee for the day at Silver Falls. You can also, if you live in Oregon, you can buy I think a yearly pass, which is around, I think, $50. The temps on the hike today were in the mid-20s, so it was a little bit chilly at first, but once I got moving, I didn't even really notice the cold. And of course, all the ice today made today's adventure even all that more exciting. Anyway, I hope everyone's doing well, and please be safe out there, and always be prepared. And most of all, get out there and enjoy your life. Take care and be blessed. I'll see you next time.